These will be our tools for today. Let's see what she creates. So I started the phoenix off camera as she was speaking to me, and I was in a little bit of a dysregulated state, and yeah, kind of debating whether or not I should go on a walk in nature and just the mind doing all of the time will I make it back to paint. And I've committed to myself that I would paint every day, no matter what, no matter if there's fear, anxiety, or anything, all of it being welcome in this canvas, because my goal for this canvas is to capture a myriad of sentient creatures and experiences and emotions and sensations. So yeah, my anger is welcome, my rage is welcome, and my grief and tension and fatigue and joy and magic. And I feel like what I am witnessing is that there is magic in all of these experiences, all of the parts. And I am witnessing myself coming into regulation through the act of creation. But I have these feathers, and I'm thinking of playing around with some texture to create more dimension underneath as we begin to layer. Yeah. I'm creating the feathers with a feather. So yeah, should really create some nice imagery here. I'm just gonna go in with my paintbrush to blend them upward. There's this fear of like sharing from a victim mentality in a victim state and speaking that into existence, and that's something that I'm choosing to exit out of, stepping into creatorship, being the creator of my life. But then with that, I'm in this space of curiosity and challenge of like, how do I share the things that are uncomfortable or that are challenging, while also not giving them power, not giving them the pen of my story, because my story is more than my challenges. I think a lot of times in what I've witnessed in my limited experience in spiritual community, and just also this narrative that came up within my own spirituality that I don't claim, and I'm not sure where the root of it came from. And if there's something that feels aligned for you to share, please share. I really want this to be a space where we can all talk and unpack ideas that are lying within our psyche. Yeah. But this idea that, and I forgot the idea. Oh, this idea that I need to leave my identity in order to be, period, to be the self, the seer, the observer, the master, the guru, whatever it is you so-called call it, your higher self. To be that, I need to drop my identity and my stories. And I feel that in some cases that can be beneficial, but I also want to be able to mend my identity with spirituality, with my own practice and self-inquiry and self-care, love journey. I don't see a lot of trans spiritual girlies out there. And I'd like to. Like, it's important to see and to be seen. And I hope that that comes through when I create. I want people to know through my art. I think a lot of times I feel so attached to the other worlds that I lose my connection to this world. And then I kind of lose a part of myself. And then there's like disdain for the world. And not really the world, but society and a specific reality grid that exists. And I would like to see more of my people in other planes of reality and other dimensions. My dream and my prayer is that we break free from the quote-unquote reality that we are told we live in, and we reclaim our minds and our energy and our potential, our imagination, and create from that space that is our childlike innocence. That is my dream for this world, for our earth, for our human kin. Does she look like a Christmas tree? Comment below.